Hello again, YouTube, and today I didn't expect to make a video because I was expecting not to do anything today at all until I go into work tonight at 6 at Regal. So I got up this morning 9:30, and this is going to be a rant video, and it is going to be this is pertaining to the video too. This little letter. It'll be in the title too, of course. This is going to be a rant video. It might be long. I don't know yet. So I apologize in advance. So I wake up at 9:30 this morning unintentionally because my mother calls me and says, "Hey, can you do something for me?" And I'm like, "Okay, I guess." And she says, "Okay, well, let me get there's a couple personal items, a fishing pole and boots and whatever." I'm like, okay, I got off the phone with her after being on the phone for her with like 10 fucking minutes. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm going to start doing stuff now. Since I'm awake, I'm probably not going to be able to go back to sleep. Since I closed at Dave & Buster's last night. So, I'm doing stuff. I start the white laundry. I need to put it in the dryer in a second anyway. I start the laundry, yada, yada, yada. Go. Get in my car, I go to Dollar General, I get a few things from the store, milk and pasta and all this cheese and stuff. So I come back, I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to check the mail when I come back. I come back, and what do I find? This is what I find. It's a letter from the Department of Safety and Homeland Security. And it came in this nice little white envelope. I'm going to try to block out my address. I probably should have cut it off. Here. Nice little white envelope from Department of Safety in Davidson County. Usually when you get something from them, it's not good. Either your driver's license has been revoked, or something has happened, or they're repoing something, or something's going on. So I'm going to put the phone right here. I'm going to take this shit out. Alright, it's a nice little, kind of lengthy letter. Not really long, but it's that long. And I'm going to read it to you guys. Alright. It says, Brandon Marcus Prosser. An advisory letter. It has my driver's license number and all this other stuff. Advisory letter. The Department of Safety utilizes a point system designed to identify drivers who have accumulated points based on convictions of moving violations and or contributing to crashes. This letter is to advise you to watch your driving habits and to inform you of the point system. Adult drivers who accumulate 12 or more points within a 12-month period are sent to a proposed suspension notice and may have their driving privileges suspended for a period of 6 to 12 months, depending on their driving record. A review of your driving record indicates you have accumulated between 6 and 11 points within a 12-month period. Should you accumulate 12 or more points, which may include the violations listed below, within a 12-month period, you will be sent a proposed suspension letter. A review of your driving records reveals the following violations and or accidents within a 12-month period. Violation. Number 1. Property damage accident. Date. June the 12th, 2014, Davidson County, 3 points. Violation number 2. Speeding. September 17th. 2014, Davidson County, 4 points. Any inquiry should be directed to the Financial Responsibility Section, Tennessee Department of Safety, P.O. Box, yada, 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 with your driver's license number, Driver Improvement Section, Driver Warning Letter. Okay, let me get this straight. So, not only, now I understand for the speeding, I understand that. But that's not what I'm pissed off about. You're telling me that I get 3 points taken on my driver's record if I get into a fucking wreck. What the fuck? I understand if it was 100% my fault, maybe, but it's not. It's about, but then this is where, let me redo the fucking story for everyone who hasn't heard this shit yet. So I used to have a 2002 Honda Accord back in June, which is when that day that happened when I got into a wreck. Back then, this is what happened. I left off of my home road. I turned left onto this interstate in Jolton, highway, whatever you want to call it. And I go down the road, and how our road goes is you go straight, and there's a downhill, and there's a big downhill, and then there's a downhill, there's a little one, and then there's up a little bit, and there's a big downhill, and there's a big up, and there's a little bit down, and then you can turn left, go straight, whatever. So usually how I go is go up and down those, and then turn left at the first left. So this is what happens. I go down the first loop, and I get over, voice is cracking, I get over the first big, like after I get over the shallow one, I go down the big hill. I get over the top of the big hill, and what is there? And in this big hill, there are 2 lanes. The left lane, which is the one I'm in, because it just transfers over. I didn't want to move over because I had to turn left soon anyway. At the bottom of this hill is a blue Kia Sedona, I believe. Whatever the car is they make, the sedan, the little tiny ones, the little shitty tiny ones. I fucking hate Kias. I hated Kias before this, but anyway. So that's beside the point. They are stopped, completely stopped, no moving at all, stopped. Their car is on, their lights are on, their turn signal's on, but they're stopped on a fucking highway. All right, this is what happens. There's a truck that is passing on the right, and supposedly this motherfucker is turning right. I didn't see a turn signal in the midst of all this shit going on, but supposedly he is turning right to go to this street on the right at the bottom of this hill. So he's on a rolling stop. So he's rolling, he's going to turn right. I come on halfway through the bottom of the hill, I hit my brakes, I realize I'm not going to stop in time. So I slam my brakes, I squeal into the right lane, and I hit the back of this fucking truck because this motherfucker decides to slam on his brakes too. And I don't even think he was turning right, which is bullshit. And when I hit his truck, nothing happened to his truck. And this is where I have the problem. Nothing happened to his truck at all. At all. Nothing. At all. There was no insurance claims. There was nothing. I didn't even claim insurance on my car. But it sure as hell fucked up my car. That's why I have a Buick now. It didn't make it into non-running order, but it looked like shit, and I would have to pay a shitload of money to get it fixed. What happened was his trailer hitch went through my fucking headlight, basically broke the bracket for the bumper, dented the fender, tore a hole through the headlight, bent my radiator, and made the air conditioning fan bent too, to where it would hit a hose. So, that. No insurance was claimed. If anything, it was the Kia driver's fault. In my perspective, I don't know about anybody else's, but somehow the police think it's my fault. All my fault. Alright, I can understand maybe I should have been paying more attention, or I maybe should brake earlier or something, but if you hear tires squealing, you don't slam on your fucking brakes too. That just doesn't happen. I mean, so what I'm trying to get at is, not only are they putting points on my driver's license record for property damage to damage that didn't even fucking happen to anybody's car, because nothing happened to his truck at all. Nothing was damaged. So what the fuck am I getting a point for? Or 3 points for? Alright, so that happened. And on top of that, it wasn't even 100% my fucking fault. Because if the bitch was not stopped in the middle of the fucking highway, none of this shit would even happen. The reason, now she stopped, now this is where it gets real interesting. This motherfucker, okay, at the bottom of this hill, there are two ways to go. There's a right, which is where the truck was going, and it's actually a street, and there's a house up on the top of the hill too. And to turn left, there's a gated, blocked off place over there, and usually people turn around over there, whatever, or park, or stop for a minute. So, this person is stopped at the bottom of the hill, completely stopped, turn signal on and all that, I'll give them that. And they're going to turn left. So, when I slammed into the guy's truck, she pulls over to the left because she thought she heard something in her car that was not right. So, she stops in the middle of a fucking highway where it's a high traffic area. Even though she's not from here, that's something that you kind of don't do anywhere in the world. So, this is why I'm kind of pissed. Because this should not be... Like, I can understand a warning on the driver's license thing, but I should not be getting 3 points deducted off my driver's license. Or even a point. Maybe 1 point. Maybe not 3. I can understand maybe 1. Because it's a hazard thing. But 3. Like, what the fuck? Because that's, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4. That means I can get, if I get one more speeding ticket, or if I get into another accident, I should be fine. But if I get another speeding ticket, they're going to revoke my driver's license. What the fuck? What the fuck? If I get one within this year of that happening, what the fuck? Because of this fucking incident. And the thing that gets me is it's not even my fucking fault. So what the fuck? The police officer that was there assumed it was all my fault, told the lady that was in the Kia to go away. So she left because it was instigating pretty much. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm sorry. If I'm getting worked up and I don't make any sense, I'm sorry. Please explain to me where this is not making sense. Some of the parts of this whole video explaining thing, you had to kind of be there to understand some of it. But, I mean, please feel free to tell me what the fuck I'm doing wrong in life right now, because I don't know what's going on. So yeah, this is pretty much what that video was for ranting. This video is on the iPhone 6 Plus. I'm going to work on, I probably need to take the case off and wipe the screen down with the cloth again. Because it looks like it's still blurry, kind of. But remember, like, comment, favorite, subscribe. Like the Facebook page, be linked down below in the description. Don't wreck into Ford trucks, avoiding Kia cars. Because if I would have hit that Kia, they would have been fucking toast and probably dead. And my car would have been a whole lot worse shape than it was. Because I would have been having both headlights off, no bumper, no radiator, no air conditioner, all that shit. So, probably not even running. Anyway, so I'm going to see you guys later. Hopefully next video is going to be a loot crate or just showing off the camera difference again when I fix this shit. I don't even know. So, bye.